How to run 26.2. Thank you for watching my instructional video on how to train for a marathon. This is just an idea of some tips and things that you can use when you're training for a marathon. If you've never even wanted to run a marathon before, if you can't even run 3 miles, then this video is for you because we're all beginners at some point in our life. Drink lots of water when you're training. Keep your body fully hydrated. Some people use Gatorade, but I like water. Another important thing is get lots of sleep, especially before a long training run. Another essential factor to running a marathon is the food you eat. Bananas and peanut butter are my favorite breakfast before a long training run, and sweet potatoes the night before make for a great carb. You can have spaghetti or pancakes are also wonderful, but my favorite is this. Make sure you have good gear. When you're running long distances, you can't afford to have bad shoes. Make sure you get shoes that give you the proper support and that fit your feet properly. You need a good gym, too. One that has good treadmills that offer strong support, but also has an abundance of treadmills so that you're not always waiting. And a track is always important, too. Another important thing is good music. It always helps. It helps you to keep your mood upbeat and to keep your rhythm going. It's also good for setting a pace. Sometimes you need upbeat songs and sometimes you need slower, steadier songs. I love my music. Don't be afraid to use running gels. They give you enough sugar and energy to keep you going. Sometimes when you're out there at mile 18, you really need a little boost. You can get them at Kroger. They come in many different forms, and you can shop around until you find the kind that you like. To run a marathon, you need distance. You run 1, then 2, then 3. After 3, you find 5 miles. You can run 5. Then you pass the 7-mile marker. Then one day, on a training run, you make it 9 miles. And then 11. After 11, you pass 13, 13.1. That's a half marathon. If you can run a half marathon, why not try for a full? Next, 15. 15 miles in your training run. And then it's 18. And if you can do 18, you can do 20. And if you can do 20 miles, you can do a full marathon. Now that you've trained up to 20 miles, you need a destination. Find a marathon that interests you. Nashville, Washington, D.C. There's plenty out west. Now you've got your registration. And soon, the day of the race, maybe the night before, you'll pick up your race number. You're ready. You're almost there. Throughout the course, there will be water stands, Gatorade, fruit, gel, snacks. Make sure you keep your body fully hydrated. Somewhere around mile 24, you're going to really start needing a finish line. Now that you've crossed the finish line, well, at least for the presentation, you have a few ideas of how to begin training for a marathon. What are some essential things that runners need? This is not an end-all resource for you. Do some investigation. Read magazines and look online. Find a plan that works for you. This is just a few ideas to help you. Read magazines like Oxygen, Runner's World. Check online. There's lots of great resources to help you train for a marathon. I've given you a lot of different ideas and tools to help you, but there's one really important thing that you need to remember when you're out there running. Have fun. Thank you for watching my instructional video on how to run 26.2.